This video takes us to Kerala. We will be exploring the whole trip together, and guess what? I will be sharing all the details and cost of this budget trip as we go. Right from train tickets, snacks, bike rentals, entry fees to the places we visited, cost of each and every item we ate, lunch, breakfast, dinner. I will share everything in this one video, literally from 10 rupees of coffee to 1000 rupees of petrol. So grab a treat and let's get started. My trip started in Chennai. I woke up early at 6 and packed my lunch for the train. It was raining outside, so I hopped in a Uber auto to get to the train station. The ride cost me about 350 rupees. The bathrooms at the station were clean and well maintained. I used the restroom to get refreshed and later grabbed a coffee and a vada as my breakfast. Cost of vada and coffee totaled 25 rupees. The train arrived right on time. I was bursting with excitement because finally I was heading to Kerala, a place I had dreamed of visiting for ages. Normally I book comfy AC trains, but since I was going to Kerala during the perfect season, right after the rainy season or when it's about to end, I didn't need all the fancy AC stuff. This sleeper train was perfect for keeping my wallet happy and letting me feel the cool breeze trickle my face as I peeked out of the window or through the door. But if you are planning to visit anywhere in South India during the summertime and if your budget allows it, then I will suggest to go for a AC train. It's extremely hot here. During rainy season, if you are lucky and no matter what kind of train you book, you will be blessed with these kind of views. Just 390 rupees the train ticket price, and I grabbed some snacks for 45 rupees. I was smart and packed my lunch from home, so I didn't need to buy any meals on the trains. I chatted with new friends I met on the train and slept whenever I got tired. After a long 60 hours of train ride, I finally arrived at Nagercoil station, tippy top southernmost part of Tamil Nadu. Fun fact, before 1956, Nagercoil used to be part of Kerala. This town is like a secret door to explore hidden and beautiful parts of Kerala from way down south. I grabbed a yummy coffee and two tasty medu vadas for just 20 rupees as my breakfast. Then we hopped into auto rickshaw, which took us straight to the bike rental shop. This is where I met Amar. He had a lot of options, but my eyes were fixed on his Bullet 350. I took the Bullet and I came to the shop for a last minute shopping to buy bungee cord and covers.
और ये भैया का दुकान है और इन्होंने पैक करने में मदद।
Once the bike was ready, finally after a day I had a proper meal. By the time I left Nagercoil, these are the expenses I made. Bungee cord of 120 rupees, sugarcane of 20 rupees, chicken of 150 rupees and 300 rupees of petrol. And 2000 rupees as bike deposit. If you are enjoying this video so far, do subscribe and hit the like button. We are at, that's the place name, and it's called Mathur Aquagate.
Mathur Tottipalam.
Mathur Tottipalam. So this canal is made for water, so the tribal people don't have to walk. It's like between entire mountain. Only 10 rupees entry fee to see this place. I saw some raindrops, so I brought my drone back down. Before I left, I took a moment to look at all the pretty green blankets stretching out as far as I could see. After checking out Mathur Tottipalam, I cruised down a smooth road, green tall trees on both sides, and a stream of river running next to me. This road trip reminded me of another adventure, a long drive all the way up to the north in Leh Ladakh. Today I was lucky enough to ride to the southernmost tip of India. Link will be mentioned in the description of the Ladakh trip. After leaving Nagercoil, there are very few shops on the way. We stopped for a tea break in the evening. Did you know this is how they make real tea in South India using boiler? It's very efficient. Later we faced a huge problem. It was completely dark and there were very few vehicles going around, and that's when the bike stopped working as I accelerated more. Bulb and battery circuit were the problem.
Waiting for the bulb.
We fixed it quickly and continued with our ride.
That's the moon reflection in river. And that's moon up there.
Since I slept for a really long time in the train, I decided to keep driving throughout the night. By 10 pm, we finally reached Kovalam beach. Time for dinner. I had a yummy paratha with chicken curry and an omelette. Here, I found a church by the beach. There was a local festival going on. Lots of families were staying outside the church, so I asked around and decided to join them and camp there until morning, like a big sleepover by the sea. Luckily, it didn't rain at night. Next morning, we started early at 5:30 am. I had a super extra strong coffee. Best place to find clean and cold water is at petrol pump. Even normal water you can get at petrol pump. By 6:30 I finished my bathroom business. We are going to now Panmodi and we'll try to go to Varkala by tonight. After getting freshened up and filling all the water bottles, I did lot of stretching to avoid any sore muscles. Now we are heading to Panmodi, which is 1100 meters above the sea level and around 60 kilometers from Kovalam. To make sure we didn't run out of petrol, I filled up the bike by 3 more liters so we could enjoy this beautiful ride without any worries. Just look at this beautiful view. Now in Anapara, let's have a heavy breakfast. I ordered 3 sponge dosas, also known as kal dosa in South India, and a strong coffee. Since I'm driving all day, I need to keep my energy levels up. Also, the closer we are getting to the mountains, the colder I feel. So, my body needs even more fuel. Just finished breakfast. The drive to Ponmudi looked like something out of a movie. There were green mountains everywhere, clear blue skies with fluffy clouds, tall coconut trees swaying in the breeze, and even little houses and schools along the way. It was just like a picture that I might have drawn in a school when I was a kid. It felt like we are driving through a beautiful song. Ponmudi is a protected forest, so it's taken care of really well by the Reserve Forest Department. There is a small entry fee for grown-ups of 20 rupees and a tiny fee of bike parking for 10 rupees. There is a bathroom at the entrance and another one all the way up to the top. For foreigners, the entry fee is 200 and for cars and buses, the fee is between 20 to 50 rupees. Entry is allowed only after 8 am. Our timing was perfect. We reached there by 8:15 am, and after driving on zigzag road for 15 to 20 minutes, we were completely surrounded by the clouds. There are 2 stops. Before parking, they have washroom, cafeteria, park, theater, mini theater, and ice cream parlor. I'm going to washroom. Here you can get cycle on rent for 100 rupees. It felt so good to walk among the clouds, especially after driving so much. My legs were much less stiff. I miss going on treks. I have been on several treks in Maharashtra and the north. Do check out my other videos of trekking and subscribe so you won't miss any updates about any future budget trips I take. Near Ponmudi there are several other trekking options. These treks are organized by Kerala Tourism and you can check availability on the official website. Just remember, some treks are only open during specific months after the monsoon season. After leaving Ponmudi, I grabbed a refreshing mini fruit salad of a raw mango and pineapple for just 40 rupees. Next, we made a stop at Vithura to cool off with a swim and some rest near Vamanapuram river. I saw some boys were swimming nearby, so I asked them where the shallow areas were. They told me I could swim anywhere but to avoid the middle of the river where the current was strong. I could definitely feel the power of the water flowing there. Swimming in the afternoon sun felt amazing. And after a relaxing time, I decided to head towards Varkala. I'm like really tired. Didn't had proper food, so took this sweet. There's nowhere to find like proper authentic Kerala food. Now this is a sweet bhaji, and I think so it's veg. Because of swimming in the cold water, I was sick and I almost cancelled the Varkala. Little bit sick. But I decided to push on and reached there by 5 pm. After several coffee stops and back pain, finally we were in Varkala. It was raining to the far right and the sky was blue to the left. I thought it won't rain here, but I was clearly wrong. Just got wet. I found a great hostel to stay at just 400 rupees per person for a day. You can use the link mentioned in description to book your stay. It was raining for a couple hours. Later it stopped and now we are free to explore delicious food options in Varkala. Now I'm feeling a little better. I had some authentic Kerala style chicken curry with egg appam. My stay was just few feet away from the cliff. You can go down to walk on the beach too. Let's find a way down to the beach while exploring the market. Be careful while going down the stairs. I saw few people fall on slippery stones along the way down. This is one of the clearest beach water I have seen so far. There are several ways to go up. I walked for almost 2 kilometers then found this last route. From the edge, the view is astonishing. Suddenly the ocean is calm, the waves are running slower. It's amazing to see the beach from up above. By afternoon, I was extremely hungry, but we were late. Here is an important note. Everywhere in South, you have to follow the timing of food. Like if you come after 11 and you ask for like breakfast things, they won't make it. They're like, no, 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 that time is over. We don't make that. And in afternoon also, you have to be there between 12 to 2 to eat the meals. And after that, they will be like closed. They will start selling random stuff like sandwich and all that. If you want proper food, you have to eat at right time. And more importantly, subscribe to this channel and like the video. I found a hotel by the cliff above market. They were serving entire menu. Here I ordered chicken tukka soup with noodles to help me recover from cold. The view was priceless. I had to pay 140 for the soup and later 300 for some shopping. And I was ready. Now let's go towards the next destination. For the bike I paid advance of 2000 and the rent is depending on how many days I will keep. Overall price we will find while returning the bike. On the way to our next destination, we drove on this amazing road next to the beach. The ocean and rocky beach were on our right and there were tall coconut trees everywhere. The cool monsoon air felt great in my hair. We even saw a river running alongside on the left. And there were fishermen fishing on the both sides of the road. It was like something out of a picture book. Kerala has lot of beautiful churches. If you ever get tired while exploring, any religious place in India is a great spot to rest for a few minutes. It will give you some quiet time and a fresh start for your adventure. Kerala isn't built up in lot of places, which is actually really cool. It means they have kept things natural. You can feel like you are in a village everywhere you go, and people use traditional ways to take care of Kerala. Taking a break for nearly 1.5 hours of driving, it was time for a cool break. Sometimes Google Maps will be a little tricky. I got lost a few times, but found my way. This is Muttam Beach. It's a beautiful beach with rock and sand, close to Kanyakumari. It has lot of parking space and it's free to enter, just like subscribing to this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button to see more adventures. Here you can find several huge rocks to sit and witness the sunset along the horizon. I have been staying at the east coast for past couple years. That's why I hadn't seen a sunset over the ocean for a long time. It's a scenic view. The cold breeze, tall watchtower, trees and subtle rays in the clouds made the ambience truly coastal. I wish I could have stayed there longer. But before it gets completely dark, we need to reach Nagercoil to return the bike. Except for this small bulk problem, the bike made this trip really fun. Amar's dad was there to collect the bike. After calculating the deposit, bulk repair and rent, I paid around 4000 rupees. This rickshaw will take us to Omni bus stand, where I wait for the bus and get freshened up at the pay and use toilet. Before taking bus, we'll eat. You can also use the hotel nearby, Udupi International. Here I drank a lot of water, bought pani puri, paneer butter masala and naan, ending the meal with a strong South Indian filter coffee. Cost of the entire dinner 350 rupees.
Took leftover parcel. Now going back to Chennai.
The return journey by bus was fun. I finally got a good night's sleep of 10-12 hours after 4 days.
Reached metro.
By 9 am, we reached Metro. The bus ticket was just 800 rupees booked on Red Bus. Use the link below to get some discount and subscribe to join on future adventures. I also share day-to-day reels and shorts on Instagram. Feel free to follow there too. The metro ride was just 15 rupees and a final auto ride of 130 rupees took me to my home. This was one of the best unplanned trip. Hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching and travel safe.